Welcome to Toolify AI, your go-to destination for deep dive tech content. In this video, we're going to talk about the best TVs to own in 2025. Not just good TVs, but flagship-level displays that represent the cutting edge in picture quality, brightness, gaming, and overall value for this year. Whether you're building an immersive home theater, upgrading your gaming setup, or just want a smart TV that truly wows, we've got you covered. This is not a budget under $300 list. These are premium TVs, the kind of sets you buy once, live with for years, and show off. I'll highlight what makes each one special, the sizes you can get them in, the current flagship pricing, and what kind of viewing experience to expect. At the end, I'll help you decide which TV is likely the best fit for different use cases, from cinematic, LG G4 OLED. The premium cinematic choice, our first pick, is the LG G4 OLED, arguably the crown jewel of LG's 2024 to 2025 OLED lineup, and a top choice for anyone who demands the absolute best picture quality. Screen sizes. The G4 comes in 55, 65, 77, 83, and even a massive 97 model. According to LG's pricing, the 55 G4 is $2,599. The 65 is $3,399. The 77 is $4,599. The 83 is $6,499. And the 97 comes in at $24,999. These size options make the G4 versatile, from a high-end living room TV to a giant wall-mounted home cinema. Price. The 97 G4 is the real flagship in terms of scale, priced at $24,999. The smaller sizes, 55, 65, 77, 83, are much more accessible, especially compared to other ultra-premium sets. Panel and visual performance. The G4 is rumored to use LG Display's Meta 2.0 panel, or similar advanced OLED architecture. It is powered by the Alpha 11 AI processor, which helps with upscaling, motion, and color. The brightness and peak HDR performance are significantly improved over earlier G-series OLEDs. According to What Hi-Fi, LG pushed the G4 to be brighter than the G3. It supports 120 Hz refresh rates, which is excellent for gaming and fast motion. Note: some sources list 120 Hz, actual variable refresh, and HDMI 2.1 support can depend on region/size. Strengths: cinematic black levels. As with any OLED, self-illuminating pixels deliver perfect blacks, ideal for movie lovers. High-end brightness. The G4 improves on its predecessors in brightness, making HDR highlights pop more dramatically. AI upscaling and processing. With Alpha 11 AI, 1080p or lower res content can look sharper, and motion is smoother. Gaming capabilities. With 120 Hz or potentially higher refresh rate, and likely HDMI 2.1 support, it's great for next-gen consoles and high-end PC gaming. Luxurious design options. The G4's large sizes, especially the 97, make it a showpiece for a dedicated home theater. Trade-offs/considerations. The 97 model is astonishingly expensive, $24,999. So that's only for very high budgets or large spaces. OLED sets, even premium ones, may not reach the same full-screen brightness as top-tier mini-LED TVs in very bright rooms. Burn-in risk. Although modern OLEDs mitigate this risk, it's something to consider for static content, especially on large screens. Weight and installation. Larger OLEDs can be heavy and wall-mounting, particularly the 83 or 97, requires careful planning. Ideal for movie buffs, building a darkroom home cinema, users who want a premium, large OLED for a long-term investment, gamers who appreciate superb contrast and low input lag. anyone who wants a statement piece, like the 97, in a large living space. Samsung S95D QD-OLED. Brightest OLED plus anti-glare. Next up is the Samsung S95D, Samsung's flagship QD-OLED for 2024 to 2025. This TV is all about combining OLED contrast with extra brightness and an anti-glare design. It's perfect for bright living rooms or multi-use spaces. Screen sizes available in 55, 65, and 77. According to the spec sheet, those are the only sizes listed for the S95D series. Price: 55 S95D, $2,599 MSRP. 65 S95D, $3,399 at launch. 77 S95D, $4,599 MSRP. Panel and visual performance. The S95D uses QD-OLED, which means it combines quantum dot color technology with per pixel OLED control. That gives it very wide color gamut and richer color volume compared to standard OLED. It uses Samsung's NQ4 AI Gen 2 processor for picture scaling, virtual surround, and motion processing. The native refresh rate for S95D is listed at 100 Hz in the spec sheet, though real-world performance can vary. Samsung touts an anti-glare/glare-free certified display, helping with reflections in bright rooms. Audio: 70 WRMS for 0.2.2 channel sound with Object Tracking Sound Plus, OTS Plus, which helps make on-screen audio more immersive. Strengths: exceptional brightness plus color. Thanks to QD-OLED, it holds brightness better than most OLEDs, making HDR highlights more impactful. Anti-glare screen. The glare-free certification is a big advantage if your TV sits near windows or in a well-lit room. Strong audio. Object Tracking Sound helps deliver a more cinematic and spatial audio experience without needing a soundbar, though many will want one. Modern design and build. Samsung's design tends to be sleek, with a slim profile and premium build. Gaming-friendly. With HDMI 2.1 on modern flagships and good processing, it's well suited for PS5, Xbox, and PC gaming. Trade-offs/considerations. The 100 Hz native refresh rate is lower than some OLEDs or mini LEDs that support 120 Hz or more, which might be a factor for hardcore competitive gamers. Price is high, especially for the 77 model, though comparable to other premium OLEDs. While brighter than many OLEDs, it may still not match the peak full-screen brightness of flagship mini LEDs in very bright rooms. While anti-glare is great, the coating might slightly reduce perceived sharpness or color purity compared to non-coated panels. Ideal for people with bright rooms where reflections are a problem, users who want a top-tier OLED experience but need better brightness and color, mixed-use households, TV for sports, movies, gaming, and daytime viewing, those who value both image quality and aesthetics, a sleek, high-performance set. Sony A95L OLED, cinematic precision and processing if you're after cinematic precision, color fidelity, and a TV made for serious home theater lovers. The Sony A95L OLED Master Series is a top contender. Sony's known for its picture processing, and the A95L is no exception. Screen sizes. According to Sony's press release, the A95L is offered in 55, 54.6 diagram, 65, 64.5 diagram, and 77, 76.7 diagram. Note: sometimes marketed with class inches, so double-check exact model codes. Price: 55 A95L, $2,799.99. 65 A95L, $3,499.99. 77 A95L, $4,999.99. Panel and visual performance. The A95L uses QD-OLED Triluminos Max to deliver very high color brightness and very rich color volume. It is powered by the cognitive processor XR, Sony's high-end chip that uses cross-analysis to boost contrast, color, and detail in a way that tries to mimic human perception. HDR performance is exceptional. Individual control, great tone mapping, and very realistic color reproduction. Motion. The A95L supports motion enhancements like XR OLED motion. Audio. Using Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, the screen itself vibrates to produce sound. That means dialogue and effects originate from the picture, contributing to very natural spatial audio. Smart platform. Google TV is built in, giving a wide app ecosystem and voice control. Strengths. Best-in-class color accuracy. If you're into accurate cinematic color, the A95L is a go-to. Premium processing. The Cognitive XR processor offers very refined upscaling and motion handling, making even non-HDR content look great. Immersive audio. With Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, sound feels like it's coming from the screen itself, enhancing immersion. Large size options. The 77 version is massive and ideal for dedicated home cinemas. Build quality and reliability. Sony's premium TVs are known for build quality, longevity, and image stability. Trade-offs/considerations. High price, especially for larger sizes, though for a flagship QD-OLED, it's expected. QD-OLED can have slightly different black level behavior than OLED. Depending on room conditions, this may or may not matter. Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, while immersive, might not match a high-end dedicated soundbar or speaker system in terms of deep bass. Weight and installation considerations for the 77 model are significant. Input lag may be higher than ultra-gaming optimized sets. Good for movies, but competitive gamers should check specific reviews. Ideal for home cinema enthusiasts who prioritize color accuracy and movie fidelity. Users who want a top-tier QD-OLED experience with premium processing. Anyone building a dedicated theater room with enough space for large sizes. Viewers who care about seamless integration of picture and audio via acoustic surface. TCL QM8 Mini LED, maximum brightness, great value. If OLED isn't your style, perhaps because you need high brightness or want an alternative with tighter local dimming, the TCL QM8 Mini LED is an outstanding flagship. TCL's QM8 series offers incredible HDR punch and a lot of screen for the price. Screen sizes. According to Tom's Guide, the QM8, referred to as the QM8 51G in current units, comes in 65, 75, 85, and 98. Specifically, 65 QM8 51G, $1,499.99. 75 QM8 51G, $1,999.99. 85 QM8 51G, $2,999.99, though earlier versions listed $3,999 on sale. 98 QM8 51G, $5,999.99. Tom's Guide lists this for the 98 model. Price. The 98 QM8 is the biggest and arguably the flagship size in this series. $5,999.99 per Tom's Guide. The 85 version, $2,999.99 at MSRP in that report. The 65 is the entry point for QM8 at $1,499.99. Panel and visual performance. Mini LED backlighting. QM8 uses a dense matrix of tiny LEDs with thousands of local dimming zones. Older reviews mention over 2-3 300 plus zones in certain models for excellent contrast. QLED Quantum Color. This means more vibrant, wider color gamut than standard LED TVs. Refresh rate. Supports up to 144 Hz on some HDMI inputs. Ideal for gaming. TechRadar's review of previous QM8 says up to 144 Hz via HDMI 1, HDR formats. Supports Dolby Vision IQ, HDR10+, HDR10, HLG per TechRadar. Audio. The QM8 series includes a built-in subwoofer in certain models, according to Digital Trends. Smart platform. Google TV varies by model/generation. Makes it easy to stream, play games, and use apps. Strengths. High peak brightness. Mini LED design allows for extremely bright HDR highlights. Great for daylight viewing or bright rooms. Excellent HDR performance. With many dimming zones, you get effective local dimming, reducing haloing and improving contrast. Large sizes. Offers up to a 98 screen at a lower cost than some OLEDs of similar size, giving a truly cinematic scale. Gaming ready. With 144 Hz support, HDMI 2.1 on at least some inputs, and VRR, it's ideal for high-performance gaming. Value proposition. For the brightness and size, TCL's QM8 is a flagship-level mini LED without breaking the bank like some premium competitors. Trade-offs/considerations. The 98 version is huge. You'll need a very large room and a very strong wall mount or media stand. Mini LED, despite many dimming zones, still can't match OLED for pixel-perfect black. Some blooming or halo around bright objects may occur. While low cost for what it offers, it's still a significant investment. Input lag, while generally good, may not match the absolute fastest OLEDs, depending on model and setting. Check reviews. Sound may not be top tier, especially for such large screens. You might need a soundbar or external speakers. Ideal for users who prioritize brightness and HDR over infinite black, large living rooms, family rooms, or shared spaces with natural light. Gamers who want a large, high-refresh picture without spending OLED flagship money. Those who want a cinema-like big-screen experience on a more affordable scale. Hisense U9N Mini LED Brightness Beast for those who want maximum HDR punch at a slightly lower premium. The Hisense U9N Mini LED is a spectacular choice. It's one of Hisense's brightest, most capable TVs and delivers real flagship-level performance. Screen sizes. According to TechRadar and other reviews, the U9N is available in 75 and 85 sizes. 75 model initially listed around $2,999, but during sales this has dropped to about $1,999.99. 85 version listed at $3,999.99. Price. 75 Hisense U9N, $2,999 MSRP, though widely available for $1,999 as of some reviews. 85 Hisense U9N, $3,999 MSRP per early specs. Panel and visual performance. Uses mini LED backlighting with a very high number of dimming zones. Some hands-on reviews suggest 5,300 local dimming zones in certain variants. Peak brightness is extremely high. In practical reviews, the engine, HiView Engine X, and backlight combine to generate very bright HDR highlights. Refresh rate. Supports 144 Hz, which is very useful for gaming. HDR support. Supports Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10 HLG. Smart platform. Google TV, giving you access to a robust ecosystem of streaming apps, voice control, etc. Audio. Built-in powerful sound. Reviews note strong Dolby Atmos support and good onboard volume, though serious cinephiles may pair with a sound system. Strengths: insane brightness. With thousands of dimming zones, it punches way above its price in HDR highlights. Massive screen option. 85 is very large, giving a true cinema-like feel without going OLED Ultra. Smooth gaming. 144 Hz plus good HDMI bandwidth means fast frame gaming or high refresh PC use. Comprehensive HDR format support. Dolby Vision plus HDR10 plus HDR10 plus HLG ensures wide compatibility. Value for size and performance. Compared to some other premium brands, you get very high-spec performance at a lower price per inch. Trade-offs/considerations. Very large. 75 and 85 require space, strong wall mounts, or sturdy TV stands. Even with many dimming zones, Mini LED can't match the pixel-off blacks of OLED, so dark scenes aren't quite the same. Input lag. As always, check detailed reviews. High refresh rate doesn't automatically mean ultra-low latency in all modes. Warranty/build. Depending on region, after-sales for such large Hisense sets might require careful check. Sound. While good, many users will still want a soundbar or external speaker system for movies. Ideal for people who want big, very bright TV sets for daylight viewing. Gamers wanting a large 144 Hz display without compromising HDR. Users building a home theater on a budget compared to ultra-premium brands. Anyone who values performance per dollar in large screen TVs. Samsung Neo OLED QN90D. Premium LED alternative if neither OLED nor Mini LED is quite what you want. Samsung's Neo OLED QN90D offers a compelling alternative. High brightness, quantum dot color, and a very refined LED panel with advanced dimming. Screen sizes. According to Samsung's spec sheet, the QN90D comes in 43, 50, 55, 65, 75, 85, and 98 sizes. This wide size range means there's a QN90D for nearly any room, from compact to very large. Price. While the exact MSRP for 2025 models may vary, depending on region or model code, historically, the Neo QLED series is premium. The QN90DS spec sheet includes all those sizes, but specific US MSRP pricing is not always standardized in reviews, so you'll need to check local retailers for up-to-date pricing. As a guide, previous gen high-end Neo OLEDs often sat in the same tier as premium OLEDs. Panel and visual performance. Mini LED/quantum matrix. The QN90D uses a dense backlight with many local dimming zones, plus quantum dot enhancement for color. Refresh rate. Native refresh rate is 100 Hz in many variants per spec. Motion rate. Rated 200 in Samsung's spec, which is a marketing spec. Real-world performance is very good. Anti-reflection. The spec sheet indicates anti-reflection design, helping with lighting conditions. Audio. Supports Dolby Atmos 4.2.2 in most larger sizes, per the spec sheet, enabling a richer built-in sound. Smart platform. Runs Samsung's Tizen OS, which is mature and fast, with a large app ecosystem. Strengths. Very high brightness. With Mini LED backlight, the QN90D can reach very strong HDR luminance, making it excellent for bright rooms. Excellent local dimming. Many dimming zones ensure good contrast and reduced blooming compared to traditional LED. Color volume. Quantum dot layer enhances color saturation and vibrancy, giving a vivid picture. Wide screen range. With sizes from 43 up to 98, there's flexibility for nearly any space. Reliable platform. Samsung's Tizen OS is stable, quick, and well supported. Trade-offs/considerations. Larger sizes, 85, 98, are very expensive and require serious space. While bright, it still doesn't match the perfect black of OLED. With many dimming zones, some haloing around bright objects on dark backgrounds can occur. Input lag/gaming performance. Check specific reviews, because not all inputs or sizes might support the same HDMI 2.1 features. Sound. Built-in speakers are good, but for a truly cinematic experience, many will pair with a sound system. Ideal for those who want near OLED contrast plus very high brightness. Living rooms or multi-use family rooms with natural light. Users who want a premium LED display without the risk or cost of OLED. Buyers looking for size flexibility across a wide range of screen options. LG C4 OLED. High refresh gaming plus versatility if you want a premium OLED experience, but also care about gaming. The LG C4 OLED is one of the top choices for 2025. It's powerful, versatile, and more affordable relative to ultra-premium flagships. Screen sizes. Based on retailer listings, the C4 comes in 42, 48, 55, 65, 77, and 83 variants. LG's 2024 to 2025 lineup supports multiple sizes. For example, Jumia Nigeria lists a 55 C4. Also, according to global LG pricing, the 65 C4 is priced around $2,699 for newer models, though older and sale units may vary. Retailers show the 65-inch C4 at about $1,640. Price: 55 C4 on Jumia Nigeria for $1,300. 65 C4 local site shows $2,699. On U.S/global pricing, earlier LG listing shows $2,699 for some C-series sizes. Panel and visual performance. Uses OLED Evo panel, which is more efficient and brighter than earlier WLEDs. Powered by the Alpha 9 AI processor, Gen 7 in earlier C4 models, optimizing picture and sound. Refresh rate. The C4 supports 144 Hz in some sizes/inputs, which makes it highly attractive for gamers. Note: this depends on model/region. Gaming features: VRR variable refresh rate, ALLM, auto low latency mode, and multiple HDMI 2.1 ports for high-speed console or PC input. HDR formats. Supports Dolby Vision HDR10 HLG, giving good HDR flexibility. Audio. Good built-in sound, plus support for external sound systems and HDMI ARC. Strengths. High refresh rate, 144 Hz, makes the C4 ideal for competitive gaming, high frame rate PC games, or fast-action console gameplay. OLED picture quality. Excellent blacks, contrast, and color accuracy, giving that true OLED feel. Balanced pricing. More affordable in the realm of premium OLED, compared to ultra-large or gallery OLEDs. Versatility of sizes. Small sizes 42-48. Make it usable even in smaller rooms. Large sizes 77-83 for more cinematic setups. Smart features. With WebOS, LG's smart platform, it's easy to stream, cast, and use apps. Trade-offs/considerations. While 144 Hz and OLED are great, some professional competitive gamers might prefer specialized gaming monitors. TVs have different latency characteristics. OLED risk. As always, potential burn-in for static UI elements. Brightness. While OLED Evo is brighter than older generations, in very bright rooms, it may still be less punchy than high-end mini-LED TVs. Big sizes 77-83 require a lot of space and a proper mounting solution or stand. Sound. For cinematic audio, external sound systems might still be needed. Ideal for gamers who want a high-refresh OLED TV, buyers who want OLED quality in a more affordable premium package, people with medium to large living rooms who want both gaming and movie capability. Anyone looking for a versatile OLED that ships in multiple sizes, including smaller ones. Vizio Quantum Pro 2025. Premium performance. Affordable brand. While not quite as big on the global stage as LG or Samsung, Vizio often delivers tremendous value in the premium tier space. In 2025, their Quantum Pro series, or its successor, offers compelling performance for the price. Note: depending on region, naming may vary. Quantum Pro X, etc. Screen sizes and pricing. Exact 2025 Quantum Pro sizes and MSRP may vary by region, and Vizio sometimes shifts model names. For this reason, check local retailers for the most current 2025 Quantum Pro models. Historically, Vizio premium sets span a broad size range, often from mid-50 up to large sizes 75+, but precise 2025 models may change. Panel and visual performance. Uses Quantum QLED technology for color richness. Likely uses advanced local dimming, mini LED or FELD in Pro models to give deep contrast and good HDR performance. Smart platform. Vizio's SmartCast, which includes popular streaming apps and casting features. Refresh rate in gaming, depending on model, may support 120Hz VRR and HDMI 2.1, making it competitive for gaming. HDR support. Commonly supports HDR10, HLG, and sometimes Dolby Vision, depending on the exact Pro model. Strengths. Value. Vizio often undercuts more premium brands while delivering similar performance in terms of brightness and picture quality. Color quality. With Quantum.Tech, you get very good color volume for HDR content. Brightness. Local dimming enables good contrast and brightness for entertainment and gaming. App ecosystem. SmartCast is mature and supports many apps, plus casting from phones/tablets. Gaming potential. With the right model, support for gaming features makes it ideal for mixed use. Trade-offs/considerations. Not as cutting-edge or luxury flagship as ultra-high-end OLEDs or top-tier mini LEDs. Local dimming may not be as fine-grained as some of TCL's or Hisense's highest zone models. SmartCast may feel slower or less polished than WebOS, Tizen, or Google TV for some users. Sound may be average. Adding a soundbar can enhance the experience. Availability and model names may vary by region. Need to check 2025 model list carefully. Ideal for budget-conscious buyers wanting near-premium performance, families and shared households looking for size and brightness without OLEDs premium, gamers who want a good picture plus reasonable latency without paying top-tier OLED or mini LED prices, anyone who prioritizes value per inch and performance per dollar. Now that we've covered 8 of the top TVs to own in 2025, let's compare them, strengths, trade-offs, and which is best suited to different use cases. Here's a side-by-side comparison of our picks. LG G4 OLED, best overall OLED picture, deep blacks, AI processing, large sizes up to 97. Very expensive at top sizes, brightness not as high as mini LED, burn-in risk, installation complications for large sets. Recommendations. For cinematic movie watching darkroom, best picks: LG G4, Sony A95L. Why? OLED's perfect blacks, superior color, and processing make these ideal for movies. For bright room or daytime viewing, best picks: TCL QM8, Hisense U9N, Samsung QN90D, Samsung S95D. Why? High brightness, many dimming zones, anti-glare in S95D or Quantum.Color make them great for bright environments. For gaming, 120/144 Hz. Best picks: LG C4, 144 Hz. TCL QM8, 144 Hz. Hisense U9N, 144 Hz. Why? High refresh rates, HDMI 2.1, VRR and ALLM support, low input lag, depending on model. 4 large screens / home theater. Best picks, LG G4 7797, TCL QM8 8598, Hisense U9N 85, Samsung QN 90D 75 8598. Why? These models scale up to very large sizes, making for cinematic scale viewing. 4 value-driven premium performance. Best picks, TCL QM8, Hisense U9N, Vizio Quantum Pro. Why? They deliver premium brightness and features at a lower cost per inch than ultra-luxury OLEDs. Final thoughts. Think long-term. These are TVs you're likely to keep for many years. Make space. Big screens need space, proper mounting, and possibly a dedicated viewing distance. Audio matters. Don't forget to budget for a good sound system if you truly want a premium experience. Shop smart. Prices fluctuate. Watch for deals, especially on larger sizes. Test if you can. In-store viewing, if available, helps you see how a TV behaves in your lighting condition. If you liked this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Toolify AI for more detailed tech reviews and buying guides. Drop a comment below if there's a specific TV model you want me to deep dive next. Maybe the new 2025 NEDs, projectors, or even compact gaming monitors. I'd love to cover what you want to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we make tech simple, smart, and exciting.